Hello, my name is John Spencer and I'm a member of the A-level teaching team here at Uxbridge College, and I've worked here for several years, and before that held a number of teaching and management roles in education, and before that in industry as well. Economics, I think, is a really fascinating subject. It deals with some really quite fundamental issues facing society. The fundamental economic problem is, how do we satisfy limitless needs and wants with limited resources? I'm going to go through a very quick breakdown of the four themes that we study in economics. First of all, theme one is concerned with an introduction to markets and market failure. So we develop a more detailed understanding of how markets operate. Theme two, we go on to look at a macroeconomic theme, the UK economy, and there we look in depth at how the government develops interventions, economic policy, to manage the economy. Theme three is concerned with business behaviour and the labour market. So we look very much there at how the labour market reflects the level of supply based on the population size and skills that are available, and how they can meet the needs of employers. And the fourth theme is concerned with a global perspective. We're not just concerned with economics in the UK, but we know, as I'm sure you do, that we've seen a rise in globalisation over the past few decades, and so we develop a detailed understanding of the forces that have led to globalisation. Okay, so apart from a genuine interest in economics, and I think it is important that students studying this subject do have an interest in the subject, it's important to have that motivation to want to develop what is going to be an in-depth understanding of micro and macroeconomic themes. In terms of entry qualifications, you'll need at least 6 GCSE grades at grade 4 or above, including English and maths. But because economics is quite a challenging subject, with a requirement for numeracy skills, you'll need at least a grade 6 in maths and a grade 5 in English language. How will you be assessed? Well, as you know, A-levels are now assessed through examinations, and A-level economics is exclusively assessed through examinations. You'll sit a series of exams, but in preparation for that, and this is very much a theme of the A-level economics course, it's all about preparing you for examination success. So you'll have a lot of practice at tackling sample questions, awarding body materials, and other activities as well, to give you that essential practice to succeed in your examinations. Economics sits well with a whole range of A-level subjects, but if you're considering going on to study economics at a further level at university or a related discipline at university, it would be good to study A-level business alongside economics. There's a lot of common ground between A-level business and economics, so they very much go together. But also, if you study A-level maths, that would be a real asset. Economics is considered by universities to be an academic subject, and it's therefore well regarded by a range of universities for a range of degrees, not just economics degrees, but a whole range of degree subjects. So economics is a really good A-level subject to study, opens a lot of doors. If you were to choose to go on to study economics, or perhaps investment banking, or finance, or a related area at university, then economics would be a great A-level subject to have. But many students use their economics A-level to go on perhaps to study a degree in law, in criminology, accounting, and business. As I was saying earlier on, economics itself, I think, is a fascinating subject. We only have to ask ourselves a few questions about, why is it that unemployment is rising? Why is it that the exchange rate has changed? What are the impacts on the economy of Brexit? These are all questions which can be answered through an understanding of economics. It's very much about the here and now, what's happening in the real world, If you have an interest in current affairs, then economics would become a fascinating subject for you, I'm quite sure. A frequently asked question is, well, which examining board does the college offer? Well, the answer is the edXL exam board for economics. If you want to do some advanced reading, perhaps over the summer before you start the course, then the best source really is to go onto the BBC website and have a look at the economics link tab on the BBC news website. Again, a link is available to the economics section of the BBC website. A great source of current affairs, what's happening in the UK economy and indeed the world economy, which I'm sure you'll find interesting.